Hi Sagittarius, it's Kendrick from Providence Tarot, and I'm coming to you with your July number 2 proofread at the end of July. So 2 cards fell out for you. It's the Fool and the High Priestess. And the Fool is Neptune, the High Priestess is... Neptune is the High Priestess, and Uranus is the High Fool. So what the fuck am I saying? I'm so sorry. The Fool is Uranus, and the High Priestess is Neptune. Maybe you're confused. Maybe there's a little bit of something that is unseen for you. You know, it's uncharted territory. You know, maybe you're taking a risk in going, or maybe you're taking a risk in like wanting to just kind of like escape or go somewhere. Maybe someone invited you to go somewhere and you weren't really familiar with like the place that you were going. Or, you know, you don't really know the person as well as you normally would to go somewhere with someone. But for some reason, you're like putting your faith and your trust in the situation. And you're like, you know, what could be so bad about it? This could even be like a date or something that you might be thinking about going. The Fool is also talking about sudden changes that occur, or you know, just making a decision to change something about your reality that you were used to, right? Because the Fool is leaving the world, the completion, right? Something that meant something to you, I feel like you're leaving it behind now, or you're just kind of like changing your outlook. You have a whole new outlook, and the High Priestess is saying that the new outlook is being divinely guided, right? Because something is happening in your reality, but the reality is making you focus and concentrate on what's going on spiritually as well too. Because the Fool, Uranus rules Aquarius, so it's like a sharp perspective or a big picture kind of idea, like living in the moment. And also it's kind of like when you live in the moment, things sort of like have a lesser effect on you. And the High Priestess is also talking about, you know, what do the lasting effects, or what do the immediate effects of things, and how they trigger you, right? The High Priestess is also talking about an ideal situation, right? And being used to that, being comfortable with that idea and that concept, okay? Because maybe you were being catered to, or maybe things were just like very comfortable for you, but now you're breaking free of that because it was probably holding you back, and now you're ready to move forward with a new outlook. Oh yeah, something definitely was holding you back, and it was the belief systems, and it was how the belief systems like aligned with someone else. It could be family or friends, yeah? So you kind of like feel like you want to get out of this conflict, and you don't want to be involved in this situation where you feel like you may not be understood, or you may not be respected, or you just feel like people don't see eye to eye, or your opinion doesn't matter, you know? And that's what is bringing about the conflict, and that's what's making you feel like, okay, I can just leave it behind then, with the Fool card being here. Let's look at what else is going on for you. The Knight of Pentacles, so that's Virgo energy, and this is a responsibility to take care of something in the way that you were, you know, are meant to. Yes, because you don't want to run into any difficulties or any unnecessary obstacles. So make sure that you are planning X, Y, and Z, and that you're looking at all of the different variables, right, that are involved in whatever scenario that you are creating, right, with someone, or maybe whatever. But the Knight of Pentacles definitely comes in to help you make the most and get the most out of a situation, you know, or make the most out of it. The Knight of Pentacles is also asking you to take a little bit more consideration into your health and how you treat your body, right? And how you treat everything around you too. So it's kind of like if you're someone who litters, then you're probably someone who doesn't really care about what you put in your body. Or if you're someone who, you know, is cruel to animals, then you're probably going to be cruel to people as well. It's kind of like really taking notice to those subtle nuances that kind of show you who people are and why you might not need to get involved with them, or why you probably should stay away from them, or what makes them so different from you that maybe your idea of them has changed, you know, the concept of what your relationship could be or what your friendship could be, right? And this is like family members as well could be fighting, and someone is coming in to try to like make things right or try to bring something together. You know, the Knight of Pentacles could be like an uncle. It could be an uncle or an aunt. It could be, you know, just another brother or something in the family. There's something going on with this, and people are just not able to like listen to one another because they just kind of want to be heard on their own, right? Because they think that what they have to say is more important, but everybody should get a say. All right, Sash, the King of Rods came up. That's your energy. That is fixed fire, so it's Leo. So it's talking about, you know, somebody's having needs an ego check, or maybe somebody's experiencing an ego boost and maybe got the best of them. The King of Rods is someone that also is, you know, sensitive and comes from an emotional place, but they're hiding that through their actions and their behavior, and through their need to be like masculine or alpha or in charge or powerful. So that comes from a place of insecurity and maybe not even feeling like comfortable with what's really going on under there. The Ace of Rods came up, and that's talking about new potential changes that could come in, right? As long as you identify with like it being the opportunity for you, and then you can really make something happen. The Three of Cups flipped or came up, and that's a card of celebration and a card of thinking about how you feel, and you know, the time that you spend doing the things that you love, right? That nourish you and that feed you and that make you feel special. So this is kind of like you need to do something that makes you feel special, okay? Because you spend a lot of time working or trying to figure out life's responsibilities or all of these things that you feel like you have to do. You know what I mean? So keep the wind in your sails and allow yourself to feel that change is actually taking place. It just might be slow change. You know, you're learning some lessons with these opportunities that come to you, because, you know, if someone always received things quickly with no kind of like consequence or no need to fight for it or anything like that, then, you know, they don't know how to appreciate something. So you're being shown how to appreciate something through your experience of attaining it. Yeah, but you're experiencing some changes too with the King of Swords, or sorry, with the King of Rods. Yeah, you're finding it difficult to like get along well with them or spend time with them and not get annoyed or something like that. This is also saying that you have some expectations for this person, and you're not sure if they're meeting them or if they match up to them. There's a lot of highs and lows. There's some good and some bad. And it's kind of like, do I even really want to be involved in this? Like, why am I even doing this? You know, what am I doing with this King of Rods person? Okay, because you're realizing that instead of feeling and thinking and being like, what the fuck, you could experience something that is like lending itself to your happiness. Okay? Wow, that was pretty quick, Sag. Quicker than the other ones. If you'd like to get a reading with me, email providencetarotkendrick@gmail.com. Also, I am Providence Tarot on YouTube. I'm Providence Tarot on Instagram. My personal account on Instagram is NYC Kendrick. Thank you so much, Sag.